Hey guys, Dennis here.
Chrissy.
Muddy Water Search and Recovery, and Alex will likely be joining us here in a bit. He's working on his truck. Hopefully that goes well. Catfish SE, Dennis late as usual. That's
We're not too bad.
Every time. We're closer this time than normal.
Let's see. Edith, Tamara, Jen, Mac, Mark. Hi, guys.
Mark, let's go. Gotta find Randy. That is the truth. Well, guys, thank you for being here tonight. And we will be jumping in on Randy's case here in just a bit. But let's see. Alex might message us here shortly. Hopefully he gets on soon with us. Hopefully he gets that all done.
Yeah.
Good. But thank you again for being here, for following along.
Twyla, hi.
And grab my notes here. We are going to be doing a couple giveaways tonight, some Muddy Water t-shirts, and this one is open to everybody. So
Yay.
Everybody tonight will be eligible, and we're
debating whether to ask a question or just randomly choose someone. So we'll figure it out here in a minute. Y'all are sparkly. If you see these are I'm sure, is this all of hers?
There, and there's some over
These
there.
are all of Megan's snow globes that she always puts out for Christmas. And there are a crap ton. There's even some in this corner behind me back here. But yeah. Got the shirt, Dennis. Thank you. You will have to put it in plastic.
Megan, Catfish says the shirts need to go in plastic. I passed it on to the boss, Catfish.
What?
Catfish said he got his shirt, thanks, and it needs to go in plastic. So the boss is aware, Catfish.
Okay. Checking you out from Down the Rabbit Hole News. Happy Sunday. That's awesome.
At Down the Rabbit Hole News, I spoke with her on the phone, and this was on Brooke Allensworth case. Really nice lady. Checked out her channel, and really good channel over there. So if you haven't, check out Down the Rabbit Hole News here on YouTube, and you won't be disappointed.
Yeah. Mark, those are cool. Yeah, they are. They're really neat. They go through a lot of batteries during the month of December. So, you know.
So guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. And when you subscribe, go ahead and like a video or leave a comment. YouTube has a thing that if somebody subscribes to a channel and they don't like a video or comment, then YouTube will see that as not active, and they will remove that.
Right.
So if you've subscribed, in order to stay subscribed, please like a video, comment, and even share the videos, or even get the missing persons flyers, share those to help keep these cases public.
There's Alex.
There's Alex on there.
Edith, beautiful globes. She does. She collects more and more every year, I swear.
And she's got them for every season, too.
Bobby, I'll get down. I get down there soon. I'll have to take Megan out for a steak dinner.
She don't go with any guy without me. Remember that, Catfish. And I want a big steak.
Yeah, Bobby's going to take you out to dinner. Steak. Okay, that's fine.
And tonight we're doing the live feed. Next Sunday night, we're doing a live feed. But the 3 following weeks, we will not be doing our Sunday night live feeds. The week after that, it's the Christmas special we're doing. We'll get into that here shortly. Then it's a Christmas weekend and New Year's weekend. So the weekend after that, we will do a normal Sunday night live feed. But tonight and next Sunday, we will be on here. And next week, we may have some special guests with us on here next week.
Just a minute, Alex. We're getting it. Okay, just a minute, guys. Sorry, Alex didn't get a link here. Hold on. Okay.
There we go. Boom. Boom.
Okay, there we go. Okay. There we go.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I had to get Alex the link sent over so he can join us live on here.
Oh, Kath says, hi, everyone. I have a new update on Chance Engelbert's reward fund. Okay. I am subscribed and did the running man with the like button. Edith, we are from Leavenworth, Kansas, right smack dab in the middle.
Yeah, we're in Leavenworth, and then Alex and Tammy are just over on the
Yes.
Missouri side.
Yeah. Okay, Crystal. Hi, Alex. Did you see the anonymous posts on that? Find the car page. Oh, wow. And Arabian Horses Forever. Thank you. We appreciate it. Okay.
So next Sunday night, we might have some special guests join us live on here. Really hopeful with that.
Right. Oh, Tamara, his grandma increased it. Wow. Nice.
Yeah, I did see over on Facebook that they did increase the reward on
Right.
Chance Engelbert's case up to, I believe it's 120 or
Yeah. It was up there. It's up there now.
something
Yeah.
like that. CP Shiver, I got some questions about Randy Leach's case. Quite some stirring done lately.
Yeah. That's, yeah.
There is a lot with that case.
Can you let Alex and Tammy on, or how does that work?
Okay, there they are. I'm gonna bring Alex up on here now.
There you are.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's been an interesting day.
Yeah. Denny caught me up. Goodness.
Never fails.
Oh, wow.
Fails at once.
Yeah, it's up to 220,000 on his
Yeah, on Chance
Reward.
Engelbert's.
yeah. Goodness.
I've noticed on his TikTok video that he is also starting to have more traffic looking at it again.
Hmm. Run this one. No. Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, guys, and don't forget December 17th, starting at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. That is a Saturday night. We will be streaming the Christmas special, A Season of Hope.
It's our first one, and we're still working all the kinks out, but this is going to be so cool.
So there's gonna be some caroling,
Stories,
stories,
poems.
poems.
We're going to have the kids, Cheyenne and Brantley, possibly joining in for some fun there.
I heard
And Santa Claus is
Santa
gonna
Claus is
visit.
going to be here too.
And I think Brantley's more excited about that than anything. But definitely don't miss out on that. And there will be some giveaways during
Yeah.
that live stream.
I'm from Kansas City, homie. Where are you from? He's talking to you.
No, that was to
Hey, Dennis.
somebody else.
Mhm.
asked. Yeah.
Hey. I think we should do a giveaway tonight.
Okay, right on.
I think we should write down everybody that's on tonight, and we have our goodie box. I think we should do a giveaway.
What's in the goodie box?
It's like the-
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Tammy will be here in a minute. She's
Let you write down the
She's,
names.
Okay. Go ahead. Start running them off. We got Mark.
Catfish.
Okay, hold on. I'm writing everybody's name down for this giveaway, so just bear with me here.
Matt.
Okay.
Edith Taylor. Or Tyler. Tamara Steer.
Hold on. Tamara. You can go ahead and finish talking. I can just look as I'm going here.
Jennifer.
Okay, hold on. Let's put Jen. Okay.
Crystal Bowling.
Okay.
Twyla Montgomery.
Hold on.
How many people do we currently have watching?
Quite a few.
It's showing 21.
Still.
Twyla
Twyla.
Montgomery.
Okay.
It'll show 21 on here, but when it ends and I go on, it was quite a few more than that. So I don't know what
Okay.
the difference on that is.
But while we're on, the
Math.
show
That's
the people who have names, not just
Yeah.
people who are just watching that are not participating in the chat. Is that correct?
What?
Yeah,
What?
because we don't know that they're on until
Oh,
they
yeah.
comment.
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys have to at least say hi or something of that nature just so we can get your names marked down.
Okay.
Okay, so we
Yeah.
got Lisa. Hi, Lisa.
We also
Okay.
have Bossy Unbothered.
Okay, hold on. Bossy, unbothered. Okay.
Arabian Horses Forever.
Okay.
And sorry, guys, I think we're almost caught up here.
Sorry, I pulled that one on you.
Horses, what?
Forever.
Forever. Yeah, if you want to be entered into that, because I mean, we've got quite a few now, guys. But if you want to be entered in that giveaway, just say hi. That's all.
There's
Just a quick hi.
CP Shriver.
Shriver. Okay.
Joanne Conga.
I didn't get ponytail.
Hey, Joanne, how you doing?
Joanne?
Yeah.
Hi, Joanne. Oh, okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. Floss. Who is that? Who is that? Johnny Ringo. Hi.
Johnny Ring.
I know, right? That's what I said. What?
I haven't heard that before.
I heard that Alex likes to go by the name Wyatt Earp.
Think about it. Johnny Ringo, Wyatt Earp. Yeah, he still don't know. I got you. Okay, we need to get Floss.
And then we should be cut. Dixon Cider.
Okay. You really want to do that?
First. So yeah, there will be 2 Muddy Water t-shirts given away tonight, and then a goodie from Alex over there as well.
What did that say?
So are we gonna draw names or?
Okay, Alex, you wanted to do the giveaway. How do we go about doing the giveaway then? How do you do this?
I would say we
Okay, do it
have
there.
to take your list and cut it into strips.
Oh, geez.
Sorry.
You're in big trouble.
Sorry.
All right, that's fine. I'll just redo this. I needed to get everybody's name anyway. Like I said, guys, if you want to be put in that giveaway, just say a quick hi.
Yeah.
Thank you, Johnny Ringo. You got it. Thank you.
I did not catch that till.
That's
I
fine.
said
I
it.
looked at you. That's okay. That's okay. Okay. I need more paper. There's more in here. Oh, yep. All right. Go ahead, guys. I'm listening. I just need yeah, I got
I
it
need
right
a
here.
paper cutter.
We got her. We got it. Okay. Go ahead.
And guys, Megan wanted me to announce Crooked Trail Design. She's added a lot more products
Oh
to
my
it
goodness,
yesterday
yes.
and today.
Tons.
And the Muddy Water Search and Recovery merchandise will be coming out in January. But the stuff that she has added so much to it in the last couple days. The link to her Etsy page is down in the video description, so make sure to check that out as well.
Thank you. Okay. So
and once Chrissy gets this
yeah,
part
we'll
done,
do this, but if you want to go ahead and just start the main what we're talking about.
Okay, first I want to share something that I read on Facebook today.
This, guys, by the way, the story that Denny's getting ready to tell you, this broke my heart.
And we did get permission to share this, so I copied and pasted, and I'm going to read it exactly how it was on the Facebook post.
Right.
And I'll just get into it. For 16 years, Linda has quietly dealt with the loss of her beloved son until another well-known case took place with the missing person. And she spoke out in hope similar mistakes wouldn't be made by the same officials. And this is in Tennessee.
Right.
And this is her story. Christopher's mother left for a trip to Nashville on a Friday and hadn't spoken to her son all weekend, but driving home, she was feeling uneasy. When she arrived home to a yard full of cars, she knew why she had an uneasy feeling. Her son, Christopher, had been found hung by his dog's leash in his garage, his faithful dog tied and watched. Linda states that Chris was found hanging in the garage by a dog leash, and his dog was tied by a rope to something else that was in the garage. She had been in Nashville that weekend and was heading home when he was found. She got home around 6 and was told that her son had been found deceased. She went nuts and no one would answer questions, and she was told a chaplain from the sheriff's department would contact her the following day. She did meet with him, and all he said was that I needed to find a funeral home and that I could see Christopher after his autopsy.
I'm going to interrupt. Thank you, Wyatt.
And she said, I did the things they asked of me and was told the autopsy was scheduled for Thursday and he would arrive at the funeral home at 8 p.m. The funeral home called me and told me that he had arrived and his casket was sealed. I didn't understand, and all they said was the sheriff's department ordered the casket to be sealed. The day of the funeral, which was Sunday, I was told the casket was empty and would be swapped for the real one after the service. I never did see a second casket. After the funeral, I called the CID agent on my son's case, and he was rude. I asked him who identified my son's body, and he said that he did. And when she kept questioning him, he told her, your son's dead, just get over it.
Yeah.
When they called me to pick up his autopsy, they told me it was suicide. I knew that wasn't right. He was getting married. He had a baby on the way. He was working towards a good life. He trained canines for Gray Kennels and worked for Tri-City Security. A police report fell out of the autopsy and it said foul play suspected. When I questioned the officer about this, he said the report did not exist. I said I had this in my hand. He told me to bring it back, and I told him you said it didn't exist, and he got angry and said this call is over. I called a few more times, and he was just as rude to me. I finally got to the TBI to look into it with the governor's help and was told that this officer was now with the TBI. They ruled it a suicide and only questioned one person. To date, no one was questioned, including myself, about anything. 3 days before he was killed, there was a drug bust a few doors up from his house. One of the people who was at the house that night was the same person in my son's driveway at 2 a.m., a known narc. And at this point, her son was already deceased. She said, I only know this because the autopsy said he had undigested food, or chime as they called it. Mm-hmm. And we knew he last ate at 8:30 p.m., so he had to die between 11 p.m. and midnight. She said, my questions are, by what authority did the sheriff of Washington County have Linda's son casket sealed, preventing the family from saying their goodbyes? This family has no idea who or if anyone was inside the casket. Why did the funeral director state the casket was empty and they would change them out after the service? And why would a funeral director let it happen? And this is, again, the same official who was over a well-known case out of Tennessee. Now, for it to be ruled a suicide, having the casket sealed doesn't seem right to me.
When I know some funeral homes, especially here in Leavenworth. Hi, Adder. Oh, really? What is it with you guys and these names? For our grandpa's funeral. No, that's not the right one. I know some funeral homes, they'll have the casket out in front, but my dad was cremated. And some people, they'll have a casket out front. The body may not be in it. You know, the remains are already off somewhere else, but they have the casket to do the ceremony and whatnot. But your situation with saying that they're going to switch out the casket, I've never heard of that before. Oh, okay. Chris, look.
Coffee, crayons, and crime. Thank you for covering my son Christopher's case.
Oh my goodness. Thank you.
See, and this is, I mean, I've heard of caskets being sealed before, but typically from what I've seen in the past, that's going to do if it was like a heinous murder, something along those lines. And this does not seem to fit that. As Crystal says, something is not right. That should have been the mother's choice.
Yeah.
And Alex, what are your thoughts on that?
It's definitely a sad situation.
Yeah.
I mean, just the way that things sound like they've went down and everything. I mean, I don't know. I know things are not fair for sure. The way things seem to be going on down there, you know, in that state, in that area. It's too much. Sounds like too much shady stuff and too much other just stuff that
something needs to be done about it.
Yeah.
How many lives are they going to wait until have been lost before someone is going to get somebody involved that can do something about it?
And I mean, it should always 100% be the family's choice what happens to their relative.
Absolutely.
I mean, unless I guess in a situation where there's no next of kin, and then the state takes over. I don't know the correct word you would say, but the state takes over the rights to what happens to the person's body. There's no next of kin. Then I could see them doing that, and of course, cremation is the cheapest alternative to be buried in the ground. But that's not
the family's decision.
Yeah, I mean it's 100%.
And Coffee, Crayons, and Crime asked, what right did they have to identify his body? I was his next of kin. This is his mother.
By the way, yes, this is his mom.
That's not right. They took advantage.
With the mom being there, and Also, that would depend on what evidence they had on the scene to identify if maybe he had his ID on him and they used that at that point to make an identification. But to me, I would think they would still have a family member ID to ensure
They
this is
have
the right
to.
person.
Wouldn't they? I mean, that just sounds like they would have to.
Yeah, that's not right.
It's just,
I'm from the state of Tennessee, and it just really upsets me.
well, we all
I just-
apologize for what's happened with, you know,
Seeing
situation. We really do.
and Catfish commented here, for those who don't know, Catfish, Bobby Kennedy, he does have a background with law enforcement, and he's commented no law enforcement can enter or lock a casket only by court orders only. So for this to be locked and say the sheriff ordered this, that's unlawful in itself.
Well, I mean, who's the one that decides, like, if say for instance the corpse, excuse me, the person in the casket, that was kind of morbid, has some, you know, maybe they got in a bad fight and their face is just completely disfigured.
Right.
Who makes that decision?
That would be on the funeral home, between the funeral home and the family. And law enforcement wouldn't.
I think that the law would have jurisdiction or over, I mean,
Yeah.
anything like that to, I mean, that's almost 100% almost thinking that they were hiding something. 100% that, you know, the person that's supposed to be in the casket wasn't in there. And I mean,
Absolutely.
was there literally officers there watching over the services to where it was not allowed to be open? I mean, was it physically locked? I mean, I'll be honest. I've buried my mom and my dad, and I do not remember seeing a lock on the casket to physically lock the casket
Right.
from it being open. So that's why, and if I didn't catch that, I apologize. But I mean, was it physically locked, or was there physically officers standing there to where it could not be opened, or was nobody allowed near the casket?
See, and Lisa also has a good comment here. Those of you who don't know, Lisa had something very similar happen with her son. It was ruled suicide by hanging, and evidence pointed otherwise. And Lisa said, we decided whether to open Aaron Shane Key's casket or not because of the damage that was done to his face.
See, and I thought that would be a family or a mortician or something. If there's too much damage to the face kind of way.
And
yeah.
Mark was asking, can they exhume Christopher and do another autopsy? And would an independent autopsy find evidence of murder, then the case would be reopened, seeing it happen before. Did you get me, Michi?
I did.
I didn't even know that.
And she said the words to her were, it is sealed. Christopher's casket.
Jeez.
Well, that's just totally wrong, 100%. Any morally, you know, professionally, anything and everything, that's just wrong. I'm really sorry that's
Absolutely.
what the family had to go through.
I would suggest trying to do a GoFundMe, at the least try to get the money to have him exhumed, an independent autopsy done. And that's number one, going to help you confirm that that is your son there. And number two, possibly give you better insight in the cause of death. And
Yeah. Because, wow.
I would think that we would somehow or some way you would need to have someone that that you trusted, that had their eyes on it and him when he was exhumed at all times. Who all is involved when they do exhume someone like that? Just where?
Well,
where
I
they're
would
buried
I
at?
would say that there's probably some type of law enforcement that would be there. I would presume that the funeral director, someone from the funeral home would be there. Of course, you'd have probably somebody high up with the excavation department, whether it's with the funeral home or a subbed out company. But there would have to be multiple people there, plus the maybe the county coroner would be involved with the
And if you didn't trust any of them, I would want an outside source to come in and take over. Someone not relative to the case.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing the TBI coming up quite a bit.
Yeah.
There's been so much there too in regards to like Aaron's case
Oh,
and
yeah.
others where there's been seemingly no help at all.
And I agree with Lisa. Tennessee is not touching Aaron again.
Mm-hmm.
God, no.
Washington.
And Cameron, yes, someone independent.
Yeah.
Mark says hire an independent autopsy, someone on your payroll. The county ain't going to do it. And she says the TBI will never deal with my child again.
They do.
And if there's anything we can do to help you, just contact me, let me know. And we will also work to help keep this case public, because this is just wrong on so many levels. Lisa and Chris's mom should hook up and work together.
It's a good
Mark,
one, Mark.
them families in Tennessee, they are fighters.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness, yes.
Lisa is one of the strongest people I think I have met.
Oh, Lisa has been helping me a lot. That's awesome.
Oh.
Okay, Lisa said TBI straight up lied. They know most of us can't afford a second autopsy. That I never even thought of that. Yeah. Definitely get a GoFundMe page. Absolutely.
I mean, I've never looked into it, but is it when somebody's exhumed, like on the excavation side of it, is the family responsible for paying the funeral home excavation services when they do an exhume, exhuming someone, or do they bring in their own company to do the work? And then because I would say that the equipment they use to lower the casket in the vault would have to be used to bring the casket back out of the vault after the dirt has been removed. So I'm just curious if that service is all redone back through the funeral home. I mean,
it would be the cemetery wherever he's.
Well, yeah, the funeral home, the cemetery.
But the funeral home, the cemetery aren't necessarily one.
Well, that's true.
And remember, I can't remember what happened, but when your grandfather was buried, of course, he was in a mausoleum. How do you say that word?
Mausoleum.
Yeah, you said it right. Yeah, mausoleum.
Well, it was like just to open, because he was buried with his wife, who had
my grandma,
his grandmother. And when they opened up that vault, it was like $3,000 just to open it and close it.
Ooh, goodness.
Just to remove the stone off the wall. And And my grandpa, the vault that he was in, was it 4 tiers?
It was up higher.
It was like a 4 thing because my grandpa didn't want to be in the ground. He wanted to be closer to God. So he chose all the way at the top in the mausoleum. So he was closer to God. So,
Right.
but when my, and then at this time, my father was already gone. So my aunt was in charge of everything. But yeah, it was like $3,000 some for them just to remove the stone part to, enter, their
So they made the
actual,
rest with her.
their part, and they had this big scaffolding contraption thing with this lift that, pulled it out and, opened it up.
So if they had to exhume someone that was buried in a cemetery, that could potentially be even more expensive. So I understand it's a lot of money.
Seeing as Jennifer put here, Alex, unless it's court ordered, the person who wants it pays for it, but the cemetery personnel has to be present, I believe.
That's what I think you're right.
And Lisa says, yes, a court order is required. And there's no way on earth they're going to give us one in that district.
Of course.
See, I
I don't even like talking about it anymore because it's just
never seen such deep corruption as what
Right.
that district has.
why. That's
And I barely like coming on here and sharing my theories on cases, but I've got no problem with everything we have found going on down there. That this has got to be one of the most corrupt areas in the country.
sorry, Tammy. I know you're from Tennessee, but holy moly.
It's a big thing. I'm shameful of them. I just, it's. I'm not connected to anything.
No,
Right.
no.
I can see, but it's still, that's close to home, and
Yeah.
Of course, corruption could happen anywhere, but still, it really makes me shameful that.
I mean, I believe corruption happens everywhere,
It
no
does.
matter what. But it just seems like Tennessee is just out of control.
Right.
Out
It is.
out of control on the deepest of the evil side of stuff that's happening to people. I mean, these poor families and what they're dealing with, and how they're treated, and it's just terrible.
See, and I agree with Mark here. This is gonna almost have to have a court order to
Right.
do this.
Right.
That police report that fell that they said didn't exist, but she physically had, that should be enough
Yeah, that
evidence
is.
to
Yeah.
get this reopened. And Crystal had asked, who had found his body, and his best friend was the one that found him.
Goodness.
Well, I don't know what could ever be done down there to change everything unless there was a complete coup, an overthrowing of every government, city and state official, all the way down to the people who sign in the payroll checks. I mean, honestly, you'd have to clear the whole house to.
And you shouldn't have to. You really shouldn't have to. That's ridiculous.
And a lot of the viewers on here tonight, they dig into these cases as well. So please dig into these cases, share these cases,
Yes, please.
social media, anywhere you can. Help keep the public eye on these cases. Build that pressure up for change.
And see, Jen even said it. National exposure is the only thing I think can change it, and that's it.
I think all the mothers in Tennessee are gonna have to come together and
Yep.
and go public. Go
Exactly.
to social media. Go to, I don't know. It needs to be really thought out before but yeah, it needs to have national exposure.
Let's see. She said, I have the report that they gave me with the foul play suspected marked on it. Perfect. Tamara says, I'd like to help better the situation any way I can. Well, guys, just share the crap out of it. Bottom line.
And Catfish, absolutely get a hold of me and we'll discuss that. And Lisa says, Tammy, check out Tennessee's Dark Hole and look at the cases. This is the Tennessee Dark Hole group on Facebook.
Okay. You know, well, I just saw somebody, they were talking about Summer Wells, and she actually went missing. It's 30 minutes from my sister.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And we've talked about it many times. And of course, you know, we didn't see probably haven't seen all the local footage or, you know, media coverage that is out there. And she had sent me a couple of the things.
Seeing Summer Wells, that's another heartbreaking one.
Oh, I don't even want to.
Yeah.
I definitely, I mean, I can, you know, Dennis and I, and Tammy, I mean, we've all seen the one picture of Summer in the back of the car leaned up against a jug of milk.
Yeah.
And
Hi, Barry.
just strongly feel that, you know, in that picture, she was deceased. Just her didn't look right. She didn't look like she was asleep. She looked like she was propped up.
And if you're against that cold milk, I mean, after a while, you're probably going to go, what is this? It's going to be uncomfortable.
Even if it's hot outside, that cold's going to feel good for a minute, but it's going to be cold. Yeah. It's going to dig into you in that angle.
Yeah. That's what I want to know. Tamara asked a good question. Who took that picture?
That is a good question.
That is a good question. Well, I would say it had to be somebody that was in the vehicle.
Right.
Somebody got a hold of it somehow.
What? Crystal, the bite marks one, the mother as well. What? There's bite marks? Mean Jean says, and the cops won't let anyone look for her but them. It was a still from a video. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you. Mother said grandma too. Grandma did. Yeah.
And with kids like this, just recently, I've seen on the news that there was a little girl down in Texas, I believe, that went missing. Athena Strand. How old was she?
10.
She was, I believe, 7, 8 years old. Reportedly, she had gotten into a little argument with her stepmom. Her stepmom went to cook a meal. The little girl went outside.
Jen said 7. Thank you, Jen.
7. Thank you, Jen. And then when the stepmom come to find her, she was gone. Turns out that a FedEx driver actually abducted her at the end of the driveway, and they reported that they did find her remains.
Yeah, they found her, yeah. Can you believe? I cannot believe that. That is still shocking. Megan was telling us this story earlier, or telling me anyway. Are you kidding? FedEx. And I know for a fact those FedEx trucks have cameras in them. They show the inside and the outside. So I'm wondering if there were any photos of the driver.
So, yeah, I believe they've got him in custody.
Oh, he is in custody? Good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because that popped up that the remains had been found and identified, and I didn't get to fully go through it yet.
What? Okay, what did she say?
What guilty people allows YouTubers interviews and shows them the film in and all around the home? Not sure they are guilty. So this person is saying, Summer Wells family comes on. They do
Yeah.
interviews on YouTube.
Yeah.
Chris, and I never can get his last name right. They went out there with the video crew. They got to film in the house and around the house.
Oh,
So
yeah,
if
I
you're
know what you're talking
guilty,
about.
why are you going to let people come in and film and continue to go public with your story and keep attention on it?
I think that my theory on that topic is the more we participate, the more we aren't looked at as guilty. I don't know.
And Max says the FedEx driver has been charged.
Yeah. I read yesterday that they said, I think it was, I guess they determined that she was deceased within an hour after he took her.
Man.
Bobby says, I can't prove it yet, but I'm thinking that when Summer was in the back seat laying on the jug, she was already gone. Oh my goodness, the FedEx driver confessed. Wow.
And Catfish, looking at that image, I have that thought as well. That image in the back seat where she's laying on the milk jugs.
A certain YouTube former cop did an interview at Summer's home.
I'm behind.
And Crystal, I have a theory, but she's not going to say it here. That's fine.
That was weird.
But did they look for her? There are interviews where they don't tell where all he went.
Yeah. Hayward. Wait. Haywood.
Hey, that's another thing.
Mm-hmm. What is it with these people tonight?
So, guys, somebody sent this to me off of Facebook and looked it up. And this is going over towards the Randy Leach case. This is from the Leavenworth Times. Alberta, Randy Leach's mom, believed that she's being lied to and drug along for 34 years in Randy's case.
Okay.
Wrote into the Leavenworth Times, and we have a copy of that, and we just kind of want to read this. And it's going to really small writing, so it's going to take me just a minute. But to the editor, I am writing to you today because I am sick and tired of the lies and false claims from the Leavenworth County Sheriff's Office. This has gone on for the past 34 years, and I have had my fill of the lies. My son, Randy Leach, has been missing for 34 years. From the moment of Randy's disappearance in 1988, we did not have cooperation from former Sheriff Terry Campbell, and nothing has changed since. After Randy disappeared, it was 2.5 years before Sheriff Terry Campbell talked to Harold and me, and he only did then because of Harold's plea to meet with him. Why would Sheriff Terry Campbell avoid speaking with Harold and me? What was the reason he was so resistant to help the parents of a missing boy in the county where he was sheriff? Those questions never made sense to us then, and the same type of resistance from the current sheriff, Andrew Dedeke, raises the same questions. On April 28th of this year, a rally was held in Topeka to raise awareness on Randy's case. Our goal was to convince Governor Laura Kelly to meet with me and hopefully agree to assign a cold case task force to investigate Randy's disappearance. mainly because we feel it has never been adequately investigated. Even though the rally was held on the steps of the state capitol, our words fell on deaf ears. I have not heard one word from Governor Kelly. Even after we hand-delivered letters to her in January of 2019, she has not responded to me. We have asked her on 2 occasions to respond to letters pleading for help in investigating Randy's case. Not one word from her. In spite of that, we have not let Governor Kelly's total lack of concern stop us. On October 5th, we held another rally on the front steps of the Leavenworth County Courthouse. Sheriff Andrew Dedicke's office is located across the street in the Leavenworth County Justice Center. Last year, when I had 2 retired detectives from the Kansas City area offer to volunteer their time to help investigate Randy's case, they even offered to help the Leavenworth County Sheriff. When the October rally was announced, interestingly, the next day I received a call from the sheriff's office offering to meet with me after 5 years of not hearing from Sheriff Dedicke. At that meeting, Sheriff Dedicke said he would meet with the retired detectives and consider their help. That meeting was held on October 6th, one day after the rally, where Sheriff Dedicke told the retired detectives that he needed 2 weeks to think about it. Since October 6th, I have heard nothing from the sheriff, and neither have the retired detectives. First, why would he need 2 weeks to think about it? It has been 34 years and nothing has been done. Are they still shorthanded and backlogged with work in the county, as we've been told since 1988? Are they too busy to contact those who have offered to help? Is the sheriff just too busy to contact me, or is it the same old story, just put the leeches off and hope they don't cause any trouble? Harold and I continuously struggled with the lack of concern from Leavenworth County. It has been the same issue for the past 34 years, and it appears it will never change. If Leavenworth County cannot solve this case, then why will they not even consider using the help of retired detectives who want to help me? Is Leavenworth County hiding something they do not want an outside agency to know? Why would the county I pay taxes to not even try to help find my son and even accept outside help? Governor Kelly doesn't give a damn about my missing son. Sheriff Terry Campbell sure as hell never did. And Sheriff Dedicke has proven to be no different. I want answers from Governor Kelly and Sheriff Dedicke. What are you hiding and why? I can promise you this, as long as I live and breathe, I will not stop looking for my son. And it was signed Alberta Leach.
And let it begin.
That is somebody that's frustrated right there.
I get that. She is very frustrated, but seriously?
And 34 years is a long time. Now, there is one thing I do have to say. Not too long ago, I did have Leavenworth County Sheriff's Department reach out to me in regards to a property in the Linwood area. And apparently somebody had gone to the house and asked permission to search their pond. The permission was granted, but nobody ever come out to search. Yeah. So they had asked around on who might be in the area doing searches. Our name come up. So they reached out to see if we were the ones who had stopped at that house. Unfortunately, it wasn't us. As I explained to the lieutenant, that if we knock on the door and they give us permission, we're going to do that search right then. We're not going to wait. So talking with him, he told me they were in the area doing follow-ups on the case. And I told him, when we do a search on Randy's case, if it would help you, I can contact you and let you know where we searched, the methods we used, and any information that could help you guys. And he actually suggested any search we can do that we know ahead of time to contact them, and they can send somebody out to log it as well. And I didn't feel that he was trying to push us away or push us out. I mean, it wasn't a come on out and help us guys type thing, but I didn't feel pushed out by that.
No.
Something kind of caught me off here on this, and this is just my opinion. So everybody take it for what it's worth.
Okay. Go the other way. I'm sorry. Keep going.
In the 2 years, Alberta said that in those 2 years that Campbell never spoke to her or Harold. Is that what she said? And within the first paragraph, when you started reading, that the first 2 years that Sheriff Campbell never spoke to them.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah, it was 2.5 years before Sheriff Terry Campbell talked to Harold and me.
So in the Leavenworth County, and at that time, we know that in 1988 in the state of Kansas, Randy was the only person that was reported missing on KBI's website. So in the state of Kansas, only one person went missing in 1988, which fell into Leavenworth County, which I would think would be a
town.
It was a talk of the town the following year when I was a freshman in high school there. So my question is, I find that hard to believe that Campbell didn't reach out to them when they have a child missing in Leavenworth County. And I mean, we've all seen the reports, thousands and thousands of pages of reports that Leavenworth County was talking to everybody. They were interviewing people. I mean, I just find it, I'm not accusing her that she's lying by any means.
Right.
But I just find it hard to believe that Sheriff Campbell did not personally pay a visit to the Leaches and talk to them and say, hey, we are trying everything we can do. We have officers working on this, and we know because we've all looked at the paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we know that stuff was happening. People were being talked to. Kids were being talked to.
Yeah.
People in the school were being talked to. I mean, anybody and everybody around town, there was people being questioned. So I don't know. I just don't, we don't know. That's between them and them, that comment. But I just have a hard time believing that he never made a visit or paid a visit and talked to him. I mean, we're not talking, Leavenworth County is not a huge, ginormous county that spans for hundreds and hundreds and thousands of miles out in the county. I mean, I just have a hard time believing that.
See, but Jennifer does have a point here. Campbell was at the head of the agency. I don't find it unusual that he would speak to a potential victim's family unless the child was really young. Then maybe it would be another deputy or even the undersheriff would
Right.
go out.
That does make sense.
Yeah, I can agree with that because
Yeah.
I mean,
that's why you have people under you to take care of things like that.
if I had a town, and this is my opinion,
But that's you.
my opinion, my butt would be there talking to the parents. I would be talking to them. I mean, that's huge. That's huge because it was on the news, wasn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
it was in the papers, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was flyers. I mean, I was in Casey's the other day, and baser area, and there's still a flyer hanging up on the tack board at the Casey's.
Okay, I'm going to speak up. I see a message from E. Wilson. I find it disgusting that you are starting off by calling Alberta a liar. First and foremost, that was the first thing out of his mouth. He is not calling Alberta a liar. So let's make sure that that's stated correctly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying. I find it hard to believe that
What? Go all the way down.
some type of contact at some point, because I mean, I think there's been,
You should know that Alberta is listening to this.
and that's fine.
And you should know that Alberta is listening to this. I hope so, because I want
Yeah.
Alberta to know that we still have not given up on trying to help her find Randy. And reading the Leavenworth Times article, I'm in no way saying she's lying or anything. I've mentioned to you guys multiple times meeting her. She was a really, really sweet person.
She is. She is.
And Alex is not
No.
calling her a liar either.
If you are a weekly visitor, I'm the one that pays for the digital billboard on I-70 that you see driving up and down I-70 about Randy. I pay for it out of my own pocket.
because he wants to help. This man has spent many hours trying to figure out Alberta's son.
See it? Let them search your property, Alberta. That's got to stop.
I mean, I'm the one who's trying to find a car so we can recreate these situations and try to put rumors to rest. You know, I'm trying to find a 1985 Dodge 600 four-door car. So Dennis and I and the crew here, we can recreate these situations and prove to everybody one way or another, yes, this could have happened, or no, it couldn't have happened. You know, so, like I said, I am not calling anyone a liar. I'm just simply saying I find it hard to believe that he never reached out.
Seeing Catfish has a good point here. Harold was sick before Randy wrecked the car. Now, I don't know when Harold got sick and his health started going.
Right.
But if that's the case, then obviously Harold wouldn't have been able to have taken down Randy. Randy was a big guy.
Yeah.
And if somebody took Randy down, that's going
They
to
had
be
force.
a healthy person.
Yeah, that was okay. That's gonna have to stop. Okay.
Yeah, we're not gonna.
Okay, we're not gonna sit here and argue about this. I'm sorry, guys, but we're not gonna do this on the show.
Right, because regardless of what anyone thinks, you know, the families do watch this, and we do want to be
Yes.
respectful of them,
Yes.
because anything any of us have on this case is a theory. If it was a fact, then Randy would have been found and the family would have answers and the case would be closed.
Right.
I mean, we've all talked about it a billion times. There's 100 theories, there's 100 rumors, there's 10,000 stories, and there's only one factual thing that happened to him, and we haven't.
Respect Harold, he's passed.
We're not saying anything bad about Harold.
Oh, no.
God, no.
And I was talking to Alex about this, and we talked about this quite a bit. What's kind of funny to me is the whole Harold involvement theories that are floating around didn't start until after Harold passed away.
Yeah.
If somebody thought Harold done this, why wasn't this brought up years ago? Why wait till he passes away?
He passed away, and then that's
out?
when the rumors started, and it kind of makes you go, "What? Why?"
And while you mentioned earlier on the Summers case, you know,
Right.
why somebody would stay public, it would be, look at what we're doing.
Right.
You have a family that's begging for a cold case investigative
Right.
team that's likely not even from the area and
No.
doesn't know anybody to come and investigate. Why would you do that if you're guilty, knowing it would come back on you? I mean, when you look at it like that, then yeah, there's no way. Yeah, Jen says murderers don't beg for the FBI. And this family from the very beginning has begged for
They've gone
thanks,
above and
everybody.
beyond trying to find anybody that will listen and help. Period.
So E. Wilson and some of the others, you
Yes.
are going to hear us on
Yes.
some of our videos and live feeds break down different things that the family has said, break down different things that are in all of these documents floating around, but it's simply breaking it down. And as far as trying to say somebody's guilty,
God, no.
that's not
Never.
our job to do anyway. We're simply trying to find locations that
Yes.
need to be searched to get out to help bring Randy home.
Yes.
And same with every other case we're working on.
Absolutely.
And Mark, let's go back into the Montgomery Flanagan.
Oh God.
And Mark, Montgomery, now we're also looking at Skeet Bishop and Lloyd Folsom, who are still missing.
Yeah.
And was in court, the guy said, was put in metal barrels, put in the Missouri River.
Yeah.
And Montgomery was a part of that. And we're talking the same area. You know, could Montgomery have been involved in Randy's disappearance?
Okay.
What didn't Montgomery pass away?
I want to say he did. And Tamara says rumors run wild in these cases.
Oh goodness.
I
yes.
saw one where a young woman went missing and everyone blamed the boyfriend for 3 days until they found out she had left town.
Until they found out she left town to have out with an new friend and chose not to answer her phone. See? Automatic rumors. I get it.
And Tamara says keeping to the facts as much as possible is the best.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is that?
Which one?
What is Crystal saying? But Jen. Okay, Mark. I get what you're saying, buddy. Calm down. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Just calm down.
And that's something I do try to bring up a lot is what Mark's saying here.
Right.
To share something as a theory is good because it opens discussion and
No, a
is
theory
able
is-
to be looked at.
Yeah, theory is just that, guys. It's not fact. It's just a theory.
And this also shows the desire that people had to help bring Randy
That's
home.
right. That's right.
Yeah, you will hear the occasional theories come out. Me personally, there will be the occasional theory that I share, so it could be dissected by everybody. But anything I do like that, I'm going to make sure I state multiple times this is a theory, it's not fact. And that way it can be dissected like that. And Mark, yeah, Montgomery is long dead. And Tamara, it's good to explore all possibilities. And exploring those possibilities, even the ones that are almost controversial. I mean, in this particular case, some people have questions on Harold and the family. And it's okay to discuss that as a theory and a conversation.
Right.
but it gets a little different when it turns into accusations and considered fact without the evidence. Adventuring the Ozarks.
Yeah,
how
hi.
you all doing?
Oh, don't worry about being late. My goodness. I got your name in the thingy. Okay. Okay, still haven't had anyone address the cult involvement murder case that was leaked in the AWP fallout. Okay.
Andy Wilson says theories are what lead to rumors. They don't if they're discussed as a theory. It's when people start pushing a theory as a fact that starts the rumors.
That's right.
Theories need to be discussed to open up the conversation, to be able to rule things out before they do become the rumors.
Absolutely, Dennis.
Yes.
And Lisa, do you know the name of the guy in that case down there that's missing, possibly a water case?
AWP not involved in this case.
And Mark, true, E. Wilson, but that discussing theories opens up ideas when we talk back and forth and run theories. And
I mean, at this moment with Randy's case, there are so many theories of what might have happened to him. We literally have to look at all of them.
right.
We can't leave one out.
Say if they're not looked at and discussed, they'll never get ruled
Right.
out and you'll never get any closer.
Exactly.
And most of the people on here that join in these discussions,
Wake up.
they also say, hey, this is my theory. This is a thought example. So it's all done as just an open
Right.
discussion to try to weed things out.
Okay. Okay, Mark, example. Flanagan. He says he was in bed at 12:30. If we can get his phone records and they show calls after that time, it shows something was going on. There again,
is true.
there's another theory. We, just something to look at. Exactly. Oh, Montgomery died of cancer.
I thought it was something like
Yeah.
that. Okay, Mark, here's a question for you. Well, actually, I know the answer before I even say it. Pinging phones back in that time frame, so it would have to be the house phone, the phone records from that.
There were no cell phones at that time, so darn it.
In these cases that from that far back, they do get kind of
tricky because we're so used to modern conveniences now that
they didn't have the technology of today, and it is so easy to look at a case from like 1988 and not even realize you're doing it, but have the mindset that they had it.
Lisa sent you the key or the link to your phone.
Okay, thank you, Lisa.
Whoa. What?
Yeah, Montgomery died in prison doing time on Lloyd Folsom's
body disposal. Oh my goodness.
Because he's the one that was supposed to put them in the barrels.
Oh, Lady R wants to know why her comment got deleted. We didn't.
Well, I haven't deleted any comments.
Yeah, we haven't
tonight.
deleted any comment, hun.
And E. Wilson, why do you think there are so many rumors? They start as theories. Further the leeches have no photos.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. I don't recall saying that they have a photo of Randy's body.
No.
If they had a photo of Randy's body, they would have Randy.
This is
a
little comment that's been brought up a couple times. So we're talking about Sam the Adventure Man and his son. And what we're talking about is the video where Sam's son said that they were shown pictures of what was it? Did they say they were showed pictures of the murder scene?
What?
Alleged murder scene. So I think that's where this comment is throwing around. So evidently at that time when Sam and his son was there with Jared with the leeches must have shown pictures of supposedly what had happened in the cave. But the way it's worded, it almost makes you believe that they possibly had seen pictures of Randy's body deceased, or where something had been taken place, but there was no body. You got to read into it what you read into it. And I think that's what there's a few people that have gone on and talked about that. So that's the comment that's being brought up. And evidently the leeches had shown pictures of something to Sam and Jared and Sam's son while they were there years ago that first time.
And that is per video that is on YouTube.
And there we go. E. Wilson says Kyler was shown pictures of some of the satanic symbols in a cave.
Right.
Okay, you need to go back up to Lady R. She makes a good point. She said, I was just saying that detectives sit in a room and speculate and theorize evidence just like we do here. And that's how cases get solved, by thinking and, what is it? Chiming in together. Okay. Oh, you're okay, hon. We figured it out.
And Mark said, yeah, symbols, not a body.
Correct. Okay. Checked. Whatever. The pigeon. Okay. Who is this?
This is getting
really way out of hand, guys. Okay. I know we have a lot going on, but please be respectful and watch what you say.
And E. Wilson says, what Kyler said is one thing. I was there when he was shown the pictures. So this is a person that was present who says this was just the satanic symbols in the cave.
That's fine.
Symbols on the
wall.
You see, and the photos of the symbols on the wall, that has been shared before on social media as well.
Yeah.
And in all of those documents and stuff, those photos are in those as well.
Yeah. Thank you, Lady R. Thank you.
Thank you. We try to be.
Okay.
See, well, I think this is the first time we had a conversation blow up like this.
Yeah. Which, when do you plan on physically searching again?
We are hoping to be out very soon.
Yeah.
We do have the 2 properties that we're still awaiting permission on. That has been probably the most frustrating thing.
Oh my goodness, yes.
But as soon as we're able to get permission on 2 separate properties, any of them, we will be out there.
Right.
And then hopefully we can, at this point, it won't be this year.
No.
So early next year, we hope to be out in the area doing some searches there.
If Bobby shows up, he better bring something with him.
And Mark, I agree with you here. E. Wilson is very welcome here.
Absolutely.
And a valuable contributor to keep the facts straight.
Thank you. Yes, absolutely.
every Sunday night we try to do this 7:30 p.m. Central Time.
Yep.
Next week we're doing it, and then it will be the second Sunday of January.
Because
we
of
will
obviously
resume it.
Christmas, New Year's, all that.
And we put it all out on social media and everything the
Right.
day that we're doing this. So yes, absolutely welcome anytime.
And I agree with Mark right there. We all have the same goal. That's perfect.
And I also want to put the invite. I'm not exactly sure who it is, but if you ever want to come on live on one of these live feeds and talk to people and share your story and stuff, contact me. Let me know. We could definitely get that set up
That's right.
too.
That's right. Okay. Because I haven't seen a lot, I would never say no. Makes no sense to me. These page photos. Okay. What did she say? Okay. What did Jen just say?
Do you know if Randy's page plans to put out the locations AWP cleared just recently? That's directed to E. Wilson.
Mhm. And Mark, again, countless hours. What can we do, E. Wilson, to be more productive on Randy? That's perfect. Absolutely.
Yeah, and as Mark says here, do you think there is any more local ponds within a 5 mile that need searched in your opinion?
You're very welcome, Coffee, Crowns, and Crime. Absolutely. What?
Same stuff. So why don't you go ahead and give away a t-shirt?
All right. Time for the t-shirt. Time for the t-shirt.
Giving a moment for things to calm down
Yeah,
a little
we're
bit.
gonna have to like calm things down here.
And E. Wilson said yes, the page is going to find it again, is going to post that information, the
Okay.
locations that AWP went
Yes.
to.
Thank you. Okay. All right, guys, here we go for a t-shirt. Oh, sorry. Make it a little easier. Okay. Denny, I'll let you do it.
Okay.
It is Meme Jean. You just got a free t-shirt. Are you still on?
Say our email address is down in the video description. Email, call me, text
Right.
me a shipping address. Let us know what size you need and if it's a unisex or a lady shirt.
Okay, let me put this down here.
And do you have Haywood in there?
I do.
Okay, Haywood, she has your name in there.
Wait.
Hey, Brent Holiday's on too now.
Hey.
Hey, Brent, how's it going? It's been a while.
All right, let me write him down. Okay. Okay. So let me find her name real quick and mark it that she won. Where is she? Oh, right there. Duh. Sorry. Okay. That was the t-shirt.
And Miss Cut is on
Oh,
there.
hi. Yeah.
Dang, I
This
tuned
cut,
in
yeah,
too
you
late and
kind of
missed all
did.
the fireworks.
Let me get your
Yeah,
name down.
it exploded there for a bit.
Yeah.
Not what I would call
No.
in a good way, but hopefully
Hopefully.
it become productive and at least able to
Yeah.
share with some exactly what we're doing here. And
Right. Let me get them written down and then
Haywood, we're not going to call out your last name.
no.
yeah.
There is.
No, we're not going to do that.
Sorry.
In fact,
And you know, I do have to commend everybody because I know it got rough there for a while with the conversation and discussions, but everybody pretty much worked through it, got through it. The discussion continued a while, and I appreciate that from all of you all. And it just shows everybody's desire to help find Randy and get him brought back home. And Catfish, I do have my Pepsi. It just got so heated, I didn't get a chance to.
Why not?
grab it.
Because, seriously, come on.
We're all adults. We're not done.
Yeah, I thought we were all
Yeah.
adults.
Okay.
Wait, Mark just said, hey, Brent, I wonder if E. Wilson has any local spots she thinks needs a search. You guys think you could? Whoa.
Throw out a magnet search for her since you are local and capable.
What? Thank you, Lady R. Thank you.
Yes.
A she. Okay.
What are we giving away next?
Let's do one more.
Alex, this is one more shirt.
Yeah.
Okay. You hold. I'll do it this time. All right, here we go. Yo, Bubs. Another shirt. Are you still on here, hun? Hopefully. Talk to her. Who is this?
Yeah.
Nothing. I'll tell you. Where is she?
Did you see
I
that?
didn't even write her down. Okay.
And again, if you want a shirt, contact information is in the video description. Email us a shipping address, the size, and if you need a unisex shirt or a lady shirt.
Yep.
And I think Alex had a giveaway as well.
Alex, did you have a giveaway tonight too? What? Oh.
Here, with a brand new Fire Stick, Fire TV stick, and spanking new.
Where's the Vanna White
Yours.
action,
If
Jimmy?
your name is pulled by Chrissy. What name will be receiving
Okay.
this
If they don't want to get off.
addition
Well, you okay?
to their home?
Just to let you know, Yo Bubs, you did win. Okay, you got it. All right, you're welcome. That was awesome. Okay, Fire Stick. Here we go. Okay. All right, hold on. All right, here we go. No, I didn't write anything on that one for some reason.
Over there?
Wow, how did that end up in there?
You cut a bunch of them together
I did.
or something?
I did. Joanne!
Woo-hoo!
Yay! Yay!
Look at that.
I didn't even write anything on that
Will
one.
I haven't seen Joanne in a while.
Right.
And she comes on and wins something.
That's awesome,
You know
Joanne.
what, Joanne? You have won an additional prize tonight.
That's
You're
right.
also getting a gift card.
Oh, are we doing an extra one here?
We over here. Hey, over here at the Missouri chapter of Muddy Waters, search double doozy for tonight's interesting show.
Okay. He's now. I thought we hurt your feelings when he disappeared. Okay. What? Okay.
And so
I already got your name down, Lisa. So don't worry, sweetheart. We got you.
she said you could write it on that blank piece that was in there.
Oh yeah, 2 of them. I'll get you in there. Okay, so are we doing a gift card or was that all one for Joanne?
This was all one.
All right, Joanne.
Yes.
Congratulations, honey. Good for you.
And don't forget, next Sunday night, we will be doing a live feed.
Yeah.
And we may have some special guests join us on that live feed. I'm really
Anna?
hoping so. I would love to have them on here. It's going to
Anna?
be great.
What are you talking about, Alex?
Is Santa going to be on live next week?
Who?
Santa.
Oh, Santa might be on live next week.
That's right. Santa may be on next week.
Old Saint Nick.
We might have a whole
Yeah.
list of special people on next week. And then the Sunday night after, or the Saturday night after, actually the 17th, is when we will be doing the Christmas special stream.
That's right.
And there will be several giveaways throughout that stream. And it sounds like there will be a grand prize giveaway that
Oh,
night.
that's the big one. That is the big prize we are giving away. Alex, Tammy, you know, it's a big gift. Big gift.
We'll let
I
Alex decide if he wants to announce that tonight.
You want to
or
go
if he
ahead and
wants to
announce
wait,
that
or-
tonight or just surprise? Well, no. Let's go ahead and announce it tonight. What's the big gift, Alex?
Let's just get everybody on board with this. So we're showing 36 people, so there's a chance that one out of you 36 is going to win that brand new TV that we purchased for back in the summertime. So here's the situation. That TV is brand new, sitting in the box at my house.
And what's size?
It's a 50.
Hold on, I'll go check.
She's gonna go look. It's a smart TV. I believe it's a 4K, and it's either a 50 or a 55. Tammy's looking. It's a 50. 4K. Fire TV edition. Smart TV. So here's the situation. If you live in the Kansas City metro area and you are one of our watchers and you win it, I will personally bring it to you.
Okay.
If I said if they live in the Kansas City metro area and they win it, I will bring the TV to you.
There you go.
Live outside of the general metro area, I will buy another TV and have it shipped to you.
Goodness. Okay.
That is our Christmas giveaway from the Muddy Waters gang. So like I said, if you're here in the metro area, I will bring the brand new TV in the box that we had bought for the raffle back in the summertime when we were going to have our booth, and everybody got sick with COVID again, and it didn't work out. So if you live here in the metro area, I will bring you the brand new TV in the box. If you are not and you live out of the area, I will buy another TV off of Amazon or off of Walmart's website, and I will have it shipped directly to you.
Lisa Key says, bring it to Tennessee.
I think out of everything that's gone on tonight, I think we need to do one more drawing for a t-shirt. What do you think?
You know what? What do you think, Meg?
What do you think, Meg? Yeah? Yeah, I think so. All right.
Meg,
I'll do it this
you want to
time.
pull the name,
Meg, you're
Megan?
doing it this time. We're going to have Megan do it. So one more t-shirt, okay? Hold on, guys. Here she comes. All right. Here we go.
Lisa said,
Open it in front of the camera.
Yeah. Sorry. There she goes. Okay. Tamara, you got another
Tamara's
Did
here.
you? Has she had another t-shirt?
No, I believe that was the other Tamara.
The other Tamara. All right, Tamara. T-shirt.
So again, all winners. The email address and phone number is down in the video description.
Yeah.
Contact us. Let us know the size you need,
Scroll
and
down.
if you need a unisex or a lady shirt.
Yeah. Lisa, Alex, you should deliver it, period.
There we go.
You never know.
Right.
And Alex, just swing by. We'll load your truck up with all the gear. We'll give you a list of search locations on your way there and back.
Yep. You know me, I'm down.
See,
Okay.
we are building our search location list. Right now, we have,
Oh, goodness.
I believe it's 112 locations. And we finally have locations that we can get on now. Some of them we had to get permission. And then others, it's public property that we had to narrow down where we need to get in.
Yeah.
So we do have several locations lined up now that we will be able to get in, get on, and get searched. And some of these is Randy's case, Billy and Mary Black, and just several others.
Yeah. So.
And with Billy and Mary Black, I'm going to wait. I would like them to join us on a live feed before making an announcement on that. So,
Who?
Adventure Radio Search.
Oh, okay.
So, guys,
Wait.
in E. Wilson, any progress on the bishops allowing a search of that rear pond? It's a good question. And Tamara, you are the right
Tamara is. And Lisa and Lady R, I feel the same way.
And Tamara says she'll give her t-shirt to Lisa.
Oh.
Tamara won a t-shirt. She said she'll give her t-shirt to Lisa.
Or we could just get Lisa's info. Just saying.
Yeah, why don't we do that? Why don't we
Wink,
send
wink.
her one and then we'll send Lisa one as well.
Just because Tamara was so thoughtful.
That's right.
See, Lisa, you are a winner.
That's right.
Seeing, I've talked with Tamara before. Very sweet person.
Oh, yeah.
Anything again in that pond would be put there by Montgomery, not the bishops. And I do agree with Mark here. I don't believe the bishops was involved and put anything on that property. If there is something in that pond, I believe that Montgomery or somebody else are likely the ones who put it there.
Yeah.
And how do you know that, Mark? It could have been a dumping location or someone else. The pond is shallow. I mean, even Google Earth imaging shows you the pond shallow. So if it was a dumping location, there's at least going to be something sticking out, even if it's not a vehicle or something. You're still going to see signs of that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, wait, Brent. Jim truly doesn't believe anything is in his ponds. They were searched by KBI. I talked to him last month.
Right on.
Okay, Mark. Goodness. Okay. Goodness.
A little quick update on it's not really much of an update, but on the Zeta Gordon case.
Oh yeah.
I've reached out to this person again, and they're not even reading my messages no more. So, fortunately, I think that has hit a dead end road. So we will be taking a different path and try to move forward with that. So, just a quick update for anybody that has been listening the last couple. We've been talking about stuff. Have you got my shirt, Alex? The upholstery store didn't have enough material to make your shirt. Actually told me to go get a roll of vinyl flooring, and they could make you some type of, I don't know, muscle shirt, something, or I don't know. That's what they told me the shirt place did. So, everybody, can't help you out.
Lisa says, please, everyone, come join Tennessee's Dark Hole. That is a group over on Facebook. That group, Lisa has done a lot of work
Oh my
in
goodness.
Tennessee.
Yep.
And bringing families, missing loved ones, and with cases similar to hers together, fighting the corruption, getting the word out. Has done incredible over there. So when you're on Facebook, look up Tennessee's Dark Hole, go over, give them some support. And she's done awesome. She is a
Right.
fighter.
Right. Just a quick mention there. Mean Gene, did you hear that you won a shirt earlier? I just want to make sure. Okay. What?
Coffee says Lisa is a blessing.
Oh goodness.
Bobby. Don't one of my favorite places to go.
Yeah, he goes.
One night. This is no night, Bobby. One night, Dennis and I talked till 4 something in the morning,
Uh-huh.
and literally, I laid down in bed. Tammy and I did, and we couldn't go to sleep. So we literally got in the car and drove to the donut shop and got donuts. Yeah, I like donuts.
I'm gonna reiterate and what we need from them. Okay.
Okay.
That way they know.
Yeah. 'Cause she-
Yep.
And Lisa says she's a blessing to some, a nightmare to others. And
Yeah.
I agree with you wholeheartedly there, Lisa. I wouldn't want to be on the wrong side of you for nothing.
Again, I'm gonna throw out the names of the winners because we still need. Well, tell them what we need from them.
Okay, the t-shirt winners, we need the size, and if you need the unisex or the lady shirt.
And
From Alex, we need a shipping address, and the t-shirts we need a shipping address to.
as well, yes. Again, Tamara, Joanne was our big winner. Yo Bubs and Mean Gene.
I'm actually friends with Joanne on Facebook, so she
Perfect. Perfect.
can me and I'll get her information.
Did you see Bobby's comment, Tammy?
I did.
First time I've seen Tammy laugh. Oh, Lisa, we'll need your address too.
So guys, all the viewers, for next week's live feed, when it comes to the open discussion
Yes.
topic, this time, let's do something different. Let's leave it up to them. And I will put a poll in the community page here on the channel and list several things. And the one that gets the most vote will be the topic for next week's live feed.
Right.
And we will announce the topic on Friday night.
Okay. Lady R, y'all see how fast? Did you see how fast Haywood left? She got mods. She got the mod squad. That's right. All right. Thank you, Lisa.
So, guys, anything else you guys want to add?
Yeah. So,
Joanne's back.
Sorry, I had to get my granddaughter to bed. I will send info. Thanks.
so something I've talked to Dennis about, and I'm going to start doing it. So, sometime during this week, I'm going to go live, and I am going to start going over the missing people's report from the KBI for Kansas and the Missouri Highway Patrol for the state of Missouri. So probably maybe on Monday nights or maybe Wednesday nights, I will come on and go live, and I will basically go over the week's people that have gone missing and the area's locations. So that'll be something new from the Muddy Waters gang. Since, Tammy and I's in Missouri, and, Dennis and Chrissy and Megan is over there in Kansas. And even though we're only about 30 miles apart, but we're going to start off doing that. And I'll just go over, the information, the counties, the name, the age. So, if you all look forward to it and see us come on live, please join in and, let us know what you think of this new part of what we're going to start trying to do. So that's all.
And that's going to help get some of the
Yes.
names out in the public eye and hopefully help bring more missing people home.
Yeah.
Again, E. Wilson, if you're still listening, please feel free to watch any of our live feeds Sunday, 7:30 Central Time. Please feel free to comment anything.
Yeah.
We'll take all the help we can get.
I like how they were able to clear up the photos that was mentioned and brought up.
Yeah.
And different things like that. Very, very helpful. Thank you very much for coming on tonight.
Sweet.
Thank you for the nice comment. Not talking about you, Bobby.
Just like you are.
Beautiful ladies and two good men. I love it. Thank you, Lady R. You're awesome. Bobby said, Ponytail got a new dollar store phone, Dennis.
Hey, if it works.
You're right. You gotta do what you gotta do. That's right, Mark. It's okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
You have a good night, Mark. And debates are going to get heated.
Oh, gosh, yes.
And this was our first real heated debate since we started the channel. And I've got no doubt there's going to be more in the future. But I really like and respect how everybody was able to get through that and then it come back around and simmer out. And very thankful for each and every one of you all.
Coffee, Crowns, and Crime. Again, so sorry for your loss, but thank you so much for the info and hanging with us tonight. Again, guys, please get her son's information and what has happened out there as much as you can. She needs justice.
And I also want to give you an invite anytime that you want to come on live and share the story, get a hold of me. We'd be more than happy to have you come on with us.
Right.
And one thing too, Joanne Conger, she said everyone should hit the like button before leaving.
That's right. Absolutely.
Thank you, Joanne,
Please.
for that reminder.
Okay.
Yes, do appreciate it.
All right. Okay.
So guys, with that, there is a video that's going to be released tomorrow that has some new case layouts on it.
Please check 'em
And
out.
then we will see you guys live Sunday night.
Have a good night, guys.
Till
Night,
next time,
everyone.
stay safe.
Bye.
Bye-bye. See you later, Bobby.